This video is a little bit impromptu, so forgive me for that. But I haven't uploaded in a while, and this recently kind of got my attention. Uh, at least I just kind of snapped out of a funk, right? And I was looking through, and these were all kind of drawings that I had made, and don't get me wrong, I'm still super proud of them. But I noticed that like a lot of them look the same, or whatever, or like I don't know, like I just wasn't. I was just doing this, all day, every day. And after a certain point, you kind of just like, you understand what you're drawing and you don't need to keep doing it over and over and over and over and over and over. It gets repetitive, right? It's like, if you learned it 10 times, you probably kind of know it already. And maybe if it takes you 10 drawings to learn something, maybe by the second time it's already learned. I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there. Some of these, of course, I like. I really like, certain ones on here. So I don't think it's bad to do it in general. But there's definitely a point where it hits too much. And I don't know. I was just kind of in a funk. Everything kind of looked the same to me, and I was bored, and I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. So I took a little bit of a break, and I was just doing a lot of studying. Everything was super study, study, study. Look how a cone looks, and study, 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 perspective, study, study, figure drawing, study, study, study. I'm not in school. I need to study. Blah, 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 blah. And something just kind of broke with me a little bit the other day. Uh, this happened too. So I did some kind of like bird thing. I don't usually draw birds. Let me focus on that. So I kind of did that, and that was fun. Did some different stuff. Let me just flip through faster here. And then I started drawing these like weird like monster things, right? And I just kind of like started just going at it, drawing this weird stuff I'd never drawn before, like just odd monsters or whatever. And I was like, man, this is really cool. And I went back to this, more of this, and it felt like I was just drawing for the sake of drawing, right? I did the amiibo that's over there on my desk. So I was just drawing for the sake of drawing, it felt like, right? It's like I wasn't really learning anything. Nothing was being new, and it's like, if you're trying to learn something, the best way to do it is like you learn it. Let's say I'm trying to learn Preston Blair style, right? I think I have some drawings in here. Oops, other side. So I was learning like Preston Blair with Rudolph, right? Because I noticed Rudolph looked like Preston Blair. And it's like, I think it's good that if you see something to practice it like that. But if you're just drawing randomly and like not using what you learned, you're going to forget it and have to learn it again anyway. So it's like, well, should I really be doing that? Some of these I really do like. So these were just doodles on the train. I drew like a weird fish. This is on the train. That was not me. That was my girlfriend. I drew like a weird blobfish. I was trying to make something look super ugly. And I thought it was just really fun to just like, how do I make something look ugly and unattractive? And I thought it was like really fun and kind of breaking away from all the girls and stuff that I draw all the time. Not that I don't like drawing them. It was just fun to just break away. I drew like a weird tree, like an evil tree or something like that. And I don't know. I was having more fun drawing from imagination, and then I started doing this, right? And I thought this looked really cool, and I was like, wow, this looks nothing like my other art. This looks completely different. I drew like my amiibos mixed together, like a Pikachu mixed with Yoshi. It's like a cursed image, but I thought it was fun. I started getting inventive. I just scribbled on a page and it turned into like a yin yang type thing, and some like weird, I don't know, I was like imagining like my clothes melted off or something, and then I started floating out. I don't know, I was laying in bed. It was a weird day. I drew a dragon. I don't usually draw dragons. I draw girls literally all the time, as you can see. So like drawing this stuff got me going, and it was really fun. I tried to draw Charizard from memory, and tried to draw stuff from my imagination. I tried to do a monkey, and then I did it with a reference, and it came out way different. Still kind of creepy. Then I drew a different face, came back to it, so like, I'm trying to spice it up a little bit. That was yesterday. And then yesterday, I hate to swear, because I don't want to swear, but I stopped giving a fuck yesterday. I stopped caring, 100%. And I was like, you know what? All these Luma studies, all this, all that, I don't care anymore. I'm just going to draw however I want to draw. So, like, these eyes are off. I didn't care. Nope. I drew some, like, weird face. Thought it looked cool. I don't know. I'll go back and adjust the proportions later. Because what I noticed, right? Let me just demonstrate this real quick. So, like, I noticed, right, this is so scuffed because I'm doing it one-handed. But I noticed if I drew, right, with this Loomis proportion, I felt very constricted, right, and that I had to put, the eyes in one place, and the nose had to go here, and then the face goes here. This is super scuffed, but I'm thinking if I felt very constricted, but like if I just draw freeform like this, then I can go back and add those proportions later. You know, I can go and adjust it. Same thing with whatever this is. You know, I got line confidence with this, right? Like my line is very smooth. I was just tossing lines on there willy-nilly, and I thought it was really fun to do things that way. It's a bit looter, but no, hang on, I'll show you in a minute. So I got some more stuff in here. I drew like a weird dragon thing or a snake, or I don't know. I went in and I drew this cool eye and I thought it looked really neat, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make a weird thing, because that's what I'm gonna do. I can come back and adjust this later and make it look pretty. I'm not concerned about how pretty it looks right now. I'm just trying to get the idea on the damn page. I drew like a cat, and then I was like, what if someone else was drawing the cat? And I drew like a weird Squirtle thing. I don't know. And then I drew that. I think that's a little self-explanatory, but I think my message is I hope my message is getting across, where it's like, draw what you like, right? Don't get stuck studying all the time, because studying isn't worth it if you don't use your study, right? You're only studying to get better at drawing from imagination, and that is what I think really is important. So I don't know, draw what you like, have fun with it, and yeah, I'll see you later. Follow my Twitter and Instagram and whatever, I don't care. Bye.